On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 pissed off Vegetas, 8 enormous Titans, 7 succulent sea bass, 6 Super Saiyans, 5 golden Friezas for some reason, 4 ReZero references, 3 seasons of Snafu, 2 co-hosts for the King of Anime podcast, and the anime Dragon Ball Z. We are now in 2018. I gotta admit, and I gotta be straight up with you. Around this time is when I kind of started getting not less into anime, but I really didn't have time for anime around this time. The only anime I really saw around this time was because of the podcast that I joined around that time. King of Anime Podcast, 2018. That's when I became good buds with C-Tactics and Sasuke the Savage. Let's begin. Overlord Season 2. More of the great stuff. More of fantastic, overpowered fightings. There was definitely some lizard men things that were happening that I was I could live my whole life and never seen that scene and I would have been fine. You know which scene I'm talking about. Overall, it was still fun. My Hero Academia Season 3. The best season of My Hero so far. Basically, it's the best one. More of the same. Heroes against baddies. Some epic fight scenes. All super spectacular. Definitely check it out. Food Wars, Third Plate, Toseku Train Arc. They're making food on a train. Cool stuff. Hinamatsuri. This one I never saw originally until my buds told me about it and I said, okay, I'm going to check this one out. And it's actually pretty cool. I feel like this is something that definitely needs a second season. It's about these girls that are super strong or something or have powers. I don't know, they're from another planet for some reason, and it just shows the daily life of this one guy trying to raise one of them. And you see 2 of them at the beginning. You see how one of them is raised and she's lazy and barely talks or whatever. And this other one who starts off as a Sindura but becomes very sweet and just really, really nice and just, you want her to be your daughter. That's how great she is. And then at the end of this season, there's a third one who you just now see, and then they decided to show that in the very last episode, and it's we need Season 2 now. We gotta see what happens. Definitely check that one out. Attack on Titan Season 3. This was the first half of Season 3, and it sets everything up perfectly, because you want to get this part out of the way to get yourself ready for Part 2 of Season 3, because Season 3, this part, was cool, was awesome, and it was a prologue to what was about to happen. Cells at Work. Very weird, very interesting show about the body. You had red blood cells, white blood cells. They were like people. And if there was any viruses in there or whatever, they were like these monsters looking things, and the white blood cells would be cutting them all up, and they had blood all across their splattered pale white bodies. That was cool. But every episode was pretty much different. Every episode is named after a sickness, and that's what they fought. Cells at Work. Definitely check it out. Overlord Season 3. More of the same, more of the fun, craziness, over the topness, more of the ridiculous antics. I love it. Hanebado. This is one of those animes where I never understood why some anime studios focus most of their production on animation versus other studios. Some studios, it feels like they don't give it a chance. They're just yeah, give it average animation. This is an anime about badminton, and it has some of the best animation you'll ever see. And I'm just why? That just confused the hell out of me, but I loved it. I thought it was a all-around good show. The animation definitely helped it through. The mother is the worst person in the history of mankind. That's all you need to know. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. I made a podcast about this that's on my show. Playlist in the upper link below. I enjoyed the first 3 episodes. If this was just a first 3 episodes thing, I would give it my highest praise, because those 2 characters are the best. It's about a girl who's trying to get attention by dressing up in a bunny outfit, and for some reason the main character, this guy is the only one who's able to see her, and eventually, like, he forgets about her, but then he remembers, and then boom, they become a thing, which was great. The remaining episodes afterwards are not good at all. They're average at best. That's why I have this on this list, because the first 3 episodes alone are worth it. But everything else, even the movie that came out after, it's okay. But definitely watch the first 3 episodes if nothing else. My Hero Academia, the movie, 2 heroes. More of My Hero Academia, more of the fun stuff. This was cool because it came over to the United States, full-length feature film, and it takes place between season 2 and season 3. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, because it's one of those, you know, it's a movie, so it takes place, like, if you skipped over it, you're not missing anything, but it's fun all the same. Definitely check it out for the fun factor. And that was my list for 2018. I know, pretty short, but like I said, didn't really watch all that much that year. If there's anything that I didn't mention that you would think that I would like, leave a little comment down below. See you in the next video.